What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, this is the first time I've actually ever reacted to his video. Like I said, I'm not trying to steal his content, so I will give my reaction during the video. And I'll leave his channel in the description below this video, guys. I'll leave it in the description. I've just lost the will to live to even, you know, play Call of Duty, or even just, you know, even just play any Call of Duty now. Like, people are even like saying like the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports are the best because obviously there's no SBMM and all the rest of it. Guys, there was skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty back in the day, right? There was, but people just didn't fucking notice it because people didn't give a shit about skill-based matchmaking back in the day, and it just wasn't so strict. And then we come to like the future of gaming, and then skill-based matchmaking is a thing because it's like for different skill level of people that play the game. I just think skill-based matchmaking as a whole has just ruined gaming in general. Like, I know there's games out there that support it, not just COD, like, for example, Marvel Rivals in, like, Overwatch, for example, right? But they're hero shooter, right? They're hero shooters, and they require a team, right? I don't think it's good the way that they have skill-based matchmaking in those games, but in a way, the skill-based matchmaking in that is like completely different to what it's like in Call of Duty and stuff. Still the same thing, right? It's not like completely different. But what you guys got to take into account is that skill-based matchmaking, EOMM, whatever you want to call it, in Call of Duty has ruined the franchise. And what else has ruined the franchise, guys? Cheaters, hackers. Now, there is obviously another video that he posted the day before that I'll add in, but not the whole video, so I'll leave the two videos in the description of this video. Yeah, it was like before the end of July, they added this update, right, for Season 5, and then they added this fucking stupid fucking classic skill-based matchmaking, right, that they said that was inspired, guys. It was inspired by the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports, right? This was coming from them. They put it in the game, which was in the Black Ops Classic playlist. You guys can try it out for yourselves, see what you guys think. And when I first played it, I was like, you know what? This is actually quite good. Honestly, guys, when I played it for the first time, I thought I was taking a trip down memory lane when I was playing Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 with my mates back in the day. That some of the mates I don't really speak to anymore because it was on Xbox Live, but it was so much fun. And even the pals I did know, we used to play Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 so much, right? And the thing is, I was like, oh my god, this is actually good. But then it's like, you play like, I think I dropped like 60 kills and like 4 deaths in the first game. Second game was amazing as well. I was dropping kills and then a couple of deaths. The third game, it was a bit kind of, I think I went about 16 and maybe like 12 deaths, so it was a bit average. But then after that, guys, it was back to the present of Call of Duty. It was run and die, people camping, people cheating, people hacking, people leaving, and it was just back to the fucking start from where we started. The whole skill-based matchmaking system back in 2019 with the Modern Warfare 2019 game. I had my childhood for fucking 4 matches, and it just got ripped away from Activision. And it's the same thing what they're gonna fucking do when it comes to Modern Warfare 4. When the beta comes out, they're going to turn off skill-based matchmaking, make you think it's the best Call of Duty game you've ever fucking experienced, and then they'll do the rock pull, which they'll fucking be like, yep, we've collected the data here. We'll give you a hug. Here's your matchmaking that you wanted, right? It's turned off. They'll say it's turned off, or they'll say it's classic matchmaking again, right? They'll say it's classic matchmaking from Black Ops 7 from the playlist. They'll say that's in the beta, right? But they'll turn the skill-based matchmaking thing off. They do this every fucking year when it comes to the beta. They turn it off. If you don't believe me, guys, search it up. There's many people that spoke about it. I swear that Simon B spoke about it. I think Blame Truth spoke about it. There's so many times, right? And when it comes to the beta, they always turn off skill-based matchmaking. I'm not taking the piss, guys. They turn it off. But they're going to say it's classic matchmaking this year. They're going to say it's the classic boots on the ground COD, and then you're just gonna go into a match. You're gonna get a couple of matches where it's like it's gonna feel amazing, or the whole beta will feel amazing, right? But then when it comes to the second week, you're gonna get the same experience, but then they'll probably turn it on again. And then they'll probably start switching it and tweaking it throughout the second weekend, because this is what they do. From the first weekend for early access, they don't do shit when it comes to the early access. But when it's the open beta, people will get their hands on it and they'll think it's the best. Or they might just leave it until the beta's over. And then when the full game comes out in October, they will fucking turn on skill-based matchmaking on and they'll ramp it up to the brim, right? Without a doubt. And then EOMM will be in the game. And then it'll just go back to fucking... And then they'll add the classic fucking... They'll probably add a mode, right, in multiplayer called Call of Duty Modern Warfare Classic, right? They'll probably call it Modern Warfare Classic, where it's supposed to be like the old Modern Warfare games, all that shit. And they'll probably put all the maps from Modern Warfare fucking, you know... Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3 from the old days into this fucking reboot shitty version. And then what they'll do is they'll say, we took inspiration from Black Ops 7 last year, and when we implemented the Black Ops Classic, and then we took inspiration from the new matchmaking we added in Season 5, so we're going to add that into Black Ops, into Modern Warfare Classic. Am I wrong? Have I just predicted the future of the game? Because watch this, guys. I tell you this for now. Wait until the game's on Game Pass. Do not fall for this shit. Because if you fall for this, because I fell for it last year again, I shouldn't have fucking had hopes. And this is what they do. They always get... I will say one thing that Activision are so good at, and a lot of people would say the same, even Simon B. The one thing that fucking Call of Duty / Activision are so fucking good at, they are so good at fucking manipulating and fucking rug pulling your eyes and your fucking ass to fucking buy the next title. They are so good at their marketing. It is unbelievable, man. Like, what we actually doing? Like, you guys said that Battlefield was back, and then look what happened. Tim the Tapman and all, and like Blame Truth, they got their money from it, right? Because it was Blame Truth. There was a couple other YouTubers like Tim the Tapman. I can't remember, there was a couple of other YouTubers that were saying, oh, Battlefield is bad, Battlefield is bad, Battlefield is the best, blah, 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 right? And nobody gave a shit. I even said that was another thing. I even put content up about Battlefield last year. I made videos regarding the game. At first, when I seen the trailer, I was like, wow, this looks good. And then when I played the beta, it was so fucking good. But then, when the full game came out, guys, it was a piece of shit. And this is the thing, right? And then it was only me that was talking negative about it, and so was fucking Simon B. He's put up more videos than what I did about Battlefield, because Battlefield 6 is shit. Yep.
And again, I've got no evidence of saying this, but
oh no, it's been proven.
I believe that the more money you spend on this game, the more the algorithm would favor you, because ultimately they want you to play the game.
You see, guys, for people that come on my videos and say that Call of Duty isn't pay to win, you've heard it here, right? I can even go back and replay what he says, right? And I've been saying this for years, right? Take it from me, right? I used to always be a whale when it came to COD. I would spend money in the store, and even when it was Black Ops Cold War, it was when it was in that time frame, and it was the same when it was Modern Warfare 2, and a bit of Vanguard. I would spend so much money on Call of Duty. Even the same with my friend Mark. He would spend so much money on the fucking game. And the amount of times we got into lobbies and it was like fucking piss easy. Because, do you want me to tell you, right, guys? It's the lobbies, yes, but it's because of the bundle. When you use a bundle, the bundle does more damage than the actual proper weapons. It's like the fucking mobile version when it comes to like Call of Duty. It's like that. It's like, you know how when you play Call of Duty Mobile and you see these fuckers running around with bloody fucking, like, you know, Nerf guns or fucking, like, I don't fucking know, like, some fucking, like, Elder Scrolls fucking weapon, right, that's in the fucking game, or whatever the hell it is. You have no chance. because you need to buy the same fucking thing. And this is the problem. Like, I'll go back again, guys. Like, he's not wrong. Like, your experience gets manipulated by buying bundles.
But I highly believe that the more money you spend on this game,
Yep.
the more the algorithm would favor you, because ultimately they want you to play the game.
See? Because that's the thing, guys. That's the thing. They do this every year. That's why. That's how I was getting into easier lobbies back in the day. But see, as soon as I stopped spending money, guys, and I was seeing the pattern, I was like, let me stop spending money for a few months. It was hard, but I did. And then see, when I stopped spending money for a whole year, and then it just kept going on when I didn't spend money, and it kept going on when I didn't spend money. The same with Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7. I mean, yeah, I did spend some money when it came to the season passes, because obviously they, you know, it's the same with every fucking game that comes out. But then when I stopped, and it wasn't bundles, I was getting fucked. My experience was shit. My ping was terrible. And the gunplay was shit. Because this is what they do. If you spend more money, your experience becomes less punishable, right? It's like a fucking like prison cell when it comes to COD. Also, it's just Activision's way of saying, oh, if you don't spend money and you drop that bar of soap, this guy's gonna, you know what? And then if you do spend money, we'll let the guy off with a warning saying he won't do it. And you can do it to someone else. That is the way that Activision work. It's like a fucking prison. And it's like, you just can't escape. You just can't escape it unless you don't play the fucking game.
Call of Duty, like, surely there's got to become a point where the player count gets that low that they've actually got to start listening to the community and kind of...
We've heard this numerous times, man. Like, they're not gonna listen. The only way they're gonna... Right. This is the thing, right? The only way that Activision are going to listen to the community is when they don't have a community anymore. Because most of the joy that people have bailed because of this push. Like, people are going back to Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, even though they're hacked to shit. People are going back to those ports. And do you want me to tell you the reason for that, guys? It's because it's because the skill-based matchmaking thing wasn't as popular. It wasn't the game, right? But it wasn't as bad. And the reason why people are going back to those ports as well is because Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 does not have cross-platform. It's only platform only. So if you're on PlayStation, you're getting matched with PlayStation. If you're on Xbox, you're getting matched with Xbox. There was none of this fucking cross-platform shite. And that's the reason why Call of Duty did not get so much criticism. And there was a few cheaters there now and then when it came to Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 back in the day. But it's like, you've seen the player count, guys, when you used to go on Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, right? Every time you went on those games, there had over 1 million people playing the game, or like maybe 23 million. Nowadays, when you go on COD, there's barely no player count because they hide it. Why the fuck do you think they hide the player count? Because they're too embarrassed to see what their player numbers are. This is why people like Blame Truth, like Simon B, right? They go on to, Simon B Critical. The reason why they two go on to Steam charts, look at the player count from there, because it's the only data and metrics that people can use. Because if people try and fucking find the player count in game, you can't. Because Activision are that fucking stupid that they fucking hide it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to just stop the video there because he just goes on about talking about Modern Warfare 4. Modern Warfare 4 is going to be shite. We all know it's going to be shite. How? Right, look. See, you're telling me this guy isn't cheating, right? So Simon is right here, right? He's looking for him. He's not round there. He's not up there. He's up on that bit there, right? But look where the bullet trail's coming from. The bullet trail is coming from the fucking wall. You like, honestly, guys, like you said, you couldn't make this up, and like you said, like he says in the top of the fucking the video here, this is an example on how sweaty Call of Duty is in 2026. And guys, I'll even take off my webcam so you guys can see it for a second. And guys, right? This is the problem. This is the problem with COD. Now, let's just resume.
He's shooting me through a fucking wall! Guys, you couldn't make this up!
Yeah, you couldn't because it's COD. Good kill. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. And he's playing on fucking controller. At what?
Here we go.
Right, look, guys, then watch this, right? Right, look. This is another thing that pisses me off with COD. It's the engagement optimized matchmaking, right? And people say that this game doesn't have EOMM or EOMM, right? Explain this, right? So how in the fuck is Simon B already got his crosshairs on this fucking douchebag, shot him here, right? Shot him in the leg, and shot him in the body, right? Look, you can see where he's shooting him because there's the hit markers, right? And then watch this. He gets out killed. How's that logic?
Me fucking look at him! Look at Baines! Fuck you, Baines!
Yep, this is what Call of Duty does to you.
Why am I even trying to jump shot? Like a loser.
We're taking charge.
I bet that Beans guy's gonna fucking follow him and kill him again. This is what Call of Duty does to your mentality or your mental health. It pisses you the fuck off. It just, like, I still don't understand how this guy knew where he was behind that fucking wall. This is the problem, right? And people can say, oh, it's just a skill issue. It's a skill issue when you're getting shot through a fucking wall, is it? And then when you're shooting someone, when he goes through this fucking doorway and then shoots a cunt that's on top of the fucking ledge, and then he hits multiple bullets, but the bullets don't fucking register, that's logic. And then he gets killed by somebody that out of the blue when he just spawns. And that's another thing, guys, I want to talk about. The spawns in Call of Duty right now. And this is why I'm not buying the next COD game, because it's just fucking shite. That's how they make their marketing. So they turn off skill-based matchmaking for you to play the game so they can market you the fucking pre-order symbol, because they'll have the pre-order thing in the beta. And then after when you've played the beta and you said the beta was fun, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to pre-order it. And then when you pre-order it, right, and the full game comes out this year in October, what happens? Skill-based matchmaking gets ramped the fuck up. We're back to square one. The game feels shite. There's no fucking balance of the matchmaking. There's just people fucking running, sliding, dying. DMZ looks cool. I was going to get the game for mostly DMZ this year, like how Simon B's getting it for DMZ this year. But then I just gave the fuck up, because what's the point? What is the point? Because as soon as a week goes by, the game's going to be unplayable because there's already people fucking making websites and making cheats for the fucking game. Don't believe me, guys? Look it up. Because people are that fucking so bored with their life, they want to sit behind a fucking screen and fucking code a fucking modded tool to use in the next title. And then Activision will be like, yes, we're going to improve the Ricochet anti-cheat and we're going to ban people this year. Yeah, you're going to ban people when? When it's fucking not even the players that are cheating, because we've talked about this numerous fucking times. You don't ban the people that are fucking, you know, should I say, you don't ban the people that are basically cheating. You ban the people that are good at the game. And do we have to bring that up? Look at the amount of times that you've shadow banned people. You've shadow banned me for no reason, just because I'm good at the game. But when cheaters are using fucking walls and all the rest of it, you don't fucking do shite. It's like he's just playing the game, and yet he's already fucking encountered a cheater that's literally fucking trying to beam him through a fucking wall. And this is why I said at the start of the video, like, if he does watch this video, like, Simon, don't buy Modern Warfare 4. Just wait until it's on Game Pass, because they'll bring on Game Pass after a month, and then maybe do DMZ. If you want to fucking buy it for DMZ, fair enough, but DMZ is just going to be a huge disappointment, because they fucked it up in Modern Warfare 2, they're going to fuck it up in Modern Warfare 4. It doesn't matter how much passion you try and give these devs, right? It's not the same. And sometimes, and like I keep saying, it's not really the devs. I keep forgetting that. It's not really, sometimes it can be, right? But it's not really the devs that are behind it that's fucking the game up. It's the fucking suits at Activision. Because they're the ones that want the fucking money. Although they make a lot of money every year when it comes to COD, they just want more and more and more because they're fucking, I can't say the word. But it starts with the letter J. They're basically shoes. They're shoes. That's what they are. They're shoes. And if you're wondering why the fuck I'm saying shoes, you'll just if you have a brain, you'll understand what the fuck I'm meaning. But that's what Activision are. They're fucking shoes. Shoes that you wear. It's just pointless the way that fucking Activision try and fucking say, oh, we're doing the best we can to make COD better. You fucking aren't. You're just making the experience fucking worse. Why the fuck do you think people can't be fucked with a game? Why the fuck do you think people are most likely looking forward to games like GTA 6? And that's another thing, right? Nobody's really going to buy Call of Duty this year because Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out. Anyway, guys, I've kind of ranted on. Hope you guys like my new outro. I'm going to change it, but it's still the same, but just the music. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys, and peace. Don't try to figure